What's up, guys? Haven't done a video in a while, so I figured today I'd do a collections video for you. As you can tell by the title, it's Super Nintendo. I gotta talk kind of quietly because my girlfriend and baby are sleeping, but I'll try to talk loudly enough for you to hear me. It's not a massive collection like a lot of people have on YouTube, but I believe in quality over quantity, so I mean, there's plenty of games, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. First up, Super Mario World. Old school classic. Plenty of hours on playing this one. Loved it as a kid. Haven't played it in a while though. Maybe I'll play it again sometime soon. Yeah, it's a great game. It's probably my favorite Mario game. Super Mario All-Stars, another great game. I mean, can't go wrong with having Mario 1, 2, and 3 on it. I didn't really care for the Lost World or Lost Levels, but you know, it's all right. Yeah, awesome. Mario 3 is awesome. Yoshi's Island, another great game. Has really good graphics. Many people are starting to consider it probably the best platformer on Super Nintendo, even better than Super Mario World. But I don't know. It's kind of annoying how Baby Mario cries all the time when you get hit by an enemy, but it's a really great game though. Super Mario Kart, fun racing game. Played it a lot as a kid. I don't play it so much anymore, but you know, it was fun back then. Super Adventure Island, not exactly a classic, but it's okay. I've beaten it. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's alright. I want to get the second one because it's like more like a Zelda adventure, and that sounds pretty fun. And I've seen gameplay footage of it, but haven't got a chance to get it yet. Soldiers of Fortune. It's kind of a fun top-down shooter, and it's 2 players. It's really cheap. Pick it up. I suggest playing it. It's pretty fun. Wolfchild. This game gets a lot of guff because it's kind of generic, but it's actually not too bad. It's pretty hard though. I haven't gotten too far into it. I got to like the 5th level and turned it off, but it's not bad. It's really cheap too, so I mean, it's not a bad one to pick up if you want to add to your collection. Street Fighter 2. As you can see, it's in pretty rough shape, but probably one of the first games, if not the first game I had for Super Nintendo. I loved this game as a kid, and I mean, I just remember watching people play it in the arcades, and it was awesome. But yeah, I don't play it so much anymore. I've kind of grown out of it. Final Fight, great beat 'em up. The arcade version's much better. I mean, you can't use Guy, and it's not 2-player, so I mean, you can't have too much fun with it anymore. SimCity, love this game. I used to play this all the time when I was a kid. Haven't played it in a while, but yeah, it's really great. It's really, I had a real tough time getting a Megapolis on it. I could never do it, but you know, I had fun trying. Super Metroid, definite must-have. One of the best games on the system. If you collect for Super Nintendo, you owe it to yourself to play this game. Must-have. Cybernator. This is a really fun game. It's like you are in a robot suit, and it's like a side-scrolling shooter. Something like Contra. Maybe not. It's not near as hard as Contra because it's not one-hit kills or anything, but it's a lot of fun. I suggest getting it because it's pretty cheap. Donkey Kong Country. It's probably my favorite Donkey Kong because I played it the most. It's really good. Has great graphics and music, and it's a good challenge. Fun game. Donkey Kong Country 2. It's a pretty good game. I never beat this one, I don't think. I remember getting really far into it. It's been a long time, but yeah, it's really fun too. I like the first one better though. Donkey Kong Country 3. I haven't got far into this one, to be honest. I don't know, I just got kind of tired of Donkey Kong Country after the first two. I mean, you can only take so much. I mean, they're fun games and all, but I'm not huge on platformers. I do like them, but I don't know. This one's okay, though. King of Demons. Now you might be asking yourself, what the hell is King of Demons? Well, it's actually a reproduction cart, because this game never came out in the United States. It's a really fun game, though. I suggest checking out footage on YouTube. You can turn into demons. I mean, it's pretty controversial. I can see why they didn't release it back then. Awesome game, though. Pick it up. Mystical Ninja. I haven't played it. I picked it up a while ago. I heard it was pretty fun, but I just haven't got a chance to play it yet. So yeah, can't say much about it. Contra 3, another classic. I've never been that good at it. I can get to like the 5th level. Actually, I can get to the last level, but I can never complete it. It's really hard, but it's a hell of a lot of fun with 2 people. And it's short though, but yeah, it's pretty good. And it's getting up there in price nowadays, so I don't know if it's worth it. But yeah, check it out if you have the money or you find it cheap. Run Saber, another game that's climbing in price recently. It's kind of like Strider, if you ever played that for Genesis. It's pretty fun, I guess. It's easy though. I beat it pretty easily with little trouble, and it's pretty short. It's only 5 levels in it, but yeah, it's pretty good. Pick it up if you can get it cheap. Pirates of Dark Water. This is a really fun beat 'em up based on a cartoon in the 90s. I never watched it, but the gameplay is really fun. Check out some videos of it if you want to see some gameplay. If you like beat 'em ups, this is a good one to get. It's starting to get kind of expensive too. Ghouls and Ghosts. Man, I wish I was good at this game, but I'm just horrible. I can never get very far into it. It's fun and all, but it's just so hard, and I don't have the patience for it nowadays. But yeah, it's pretty good, and it's cheap, and it's classic. Pick it up. King of Dragons. Now this is my favorite beat 'em up for the Super Nintendo. Awesome game. I mean, you can choose between 5 classes: warrior, cleric, wizard, archer, and I forget I think a dwarf. Yeah, dwarf. But awesome music, a lot of fun to play. Pick this one up. It's getting expensive though. Captain Commando, another beat 'em up. I do like beat 'em ups quite a bit. I'm trying to get all of them. This is probably one of the more rare ones. It's okay. It's pretty fun. It's not the best though. I don't know if it's worth its price tag. I'd probably go with King of Dragons or Pirates of Dark Water over this one, but it's pretty good. Clock Tower, another game that wasn't released in the United States, so this is also a reproduction cart. Really fun game though. It's kind of like a horror point and click game. Really cool game for Super Nintendo. Pick this up if you can. Secret of Mana 2, another reproduction game. Never released in the United States. Awesome game, much better than the first one, I think. You owe it to yourself to play this one if you can, by any means possible. Tournament Fighters, as you can see, is got some nasty sticker residue and somebody's initials on it, but I never really liked it that much. I don't like tournament fighter games all that well, but it is Ninja Turtles, so of course I had to have it. And you know, Ninja Turtles are awesome, of course. Pretty cheap too if you want it. Demon's Crest. Now, as you can see, I got it in this protective case because this game is pretty rare and expensive, but it is awesome. It has awesome music and gameplay. This is one of my favorite games for the system. I love it. Love, love, love this game. Pick this one up if you ever find it. It's pretty short though. Now we're moving on to my box stuff, which is the bread and butter here. Got Castlevania 4, classic game. As you can see, I have all my complete in-box games in these protective covers. Really useful to have. I suggest picking those up if you are a box collector, because, you know, I like to keep them as nice and cheap as I can. This one's a little beat up, but not too bad. Don't have the manual, though. Great game, though. I don't like it as much as Symphony of the Night or games of that nature, but still pretty fun. Very good classic. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Another classic game. I don't love it as much as most people do. I mean, there's a lot of fanboyism over Zelda, I think. But yeah, it's still a great game. It's really fun. This one's complete. Box isn't kind of shabby, as you can see. But, you know, it is what it is. As long as I have it in the box, I'm happy. I like to have them in better shape, and you'll see some better shape ones, I promise. Turtles in Time. Another classic beat 'em up. It's not my favorite, though, surprisingly enough, as much as I love the Turtles, but I just think King of Dragons is better, but this one's really fun. A lot of fun with two people. It's really short, though. Also don't have the manual to this, just the box, and the box is in a rough shape, as you can see. It's got stickers, and it's all kind of smashed in a little bit there, but it is intact. Lagoon. I haven't played it, honestly. I just got it not too long ago for pretty cheap. It's, I mean, I guess it's an action RPG. I've heard bad things, I've heard good things, but, you know, I'll check it out eventually. It's cheap, and this one's in great shape, as you can see. I don't think there's anything wrong with the box except for that little spot there. But, you know, I'm happy with that. Dragon View. I played a little bit of this. It's pretty fun. It's an action RPG. It's kind of bad graphics, but it's pretty good. It's the unofficial sequel to Draken, which I hate that game, but this game plays nothing like it. It's a lot better. It's getting pretty expensive too, so yeah, if you find this one, pick it up. Magic Sword. Really fun game. I guess you could consider it a side-scrolling beat 'em up action kind of game. Really cool game, and it's cheap. And this one is in okay shape. It is complete. Dragon View, by the way, did not have the manual, but I did have the poster, so just in case anyone was wondering. Paladin's Quest. This one a lot of people don't like, but I happen to like it. I think it's cool. I like old school RPGs, so I mean, I'm good with it. It's not the best one, but you know, look at that cover art though. That is awesome. I love the cover art of these Enix games. This is an absolute perfect condition. I don't think there's anything wrong with this one. Everything's in there. Card's great shape. Everything. Good one to have. Seventh Saga. This game is really hard, but it's pretty fun if you take the time to get into it. A lot of people hate it because it's really difficult and the graphics are kind of shabby, but if you take the time to put into this one, you'll have a lot of fun. It's a really rewarding game, and it's pretty good. Box is pretty good shape. Everything included. Star Ocean. This is a reproduction game, and it never came out in the United States. Awesome game, though. This is probably one of the best RPGs. It's a real shame we didn't get it, but yeah, play this one. Awesome. Lufia. I don't like this one as much as the second one, but it's still pretty good. It's kind of like a basic RPG, but you know, it's not bad. Perfect condition again. Everything included. Very cool. And how could I have Lufia without having Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals? Awesome game. As you can see, it still has the plastic and the price sticker on it. This one is in mint condition, and it's pretty expensive, especially in the box. A lot of people pay a lot of money for this one. Awesome game. A lot of fond memories of that one. Breath of Fire, another great game. This is, I don't know how I would rank the Breath of Fire games, really. They're all pretty good. It's hard to rank them, which one's the best or worst. This one's probably the most basic because it's the first one, but you can't fault it for that. It's still really good, though. I suggest playing this one. Oddly enough, it was published by Squaresoft, but it was developed by Capcom, which I'm pretty sure they did that because of Final Fantasy. Of course, Breath of Fire 2, also complete in box. Like this one too. I mean, they're all pretty similar, really. This one just added a little bit better graphics and a little more stuff to do. It's pretty good. Tales of Fantasia. I think this may be my favorite, one of my favorites anyway. RPGs on the Super Nintendo. Awesome game. Again, this one was never released in the United States, so this is a reproduction cart. And it can cost quite a bit of money to get one of these. So, yeah, unless you're willing to pay the money, you're probably not going to get it. You can always try emulators, though. Shadowrun, awesome game. A lot of memories of this one. Kind of like a cyberpunk RPG. It's really cool and unique. Definitely suggest playing this game. It's one of my all-time favorites. I also have the rare poster that came with it. I think there's only like 2,000 of them made. You had to enter like a sweepstakes to get it, I'm pretty sure. Final Fantasy 2. What can I say about this one? This is the first RPG I probably ever played when I was a really little kid, but awesome game. I mean, so many memories of this one. Probably my favorite game of all time. One of them anyway. Awesome music in that game. Love it. Final Fantasy 3. Another amazing game. Really love this one. Not quite as much as Final Fantasy 2. I mean, or 4, or whatever you want to consider it. That's mainly because I played that one first, and I didn't get this one until much later on. But it's still a great game, and definitely one of the best Final Fantasies. Also complete. Let's save that one for last. Okay, here's this Brain Lord, another Enix game. It's not the best. It's okay though. I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say about it. Action RPG. A lot of annoying puzzle solving, which I didn't like so much, but again, look at how awesome that cover art is. That is badass. Let's see here. Illusion of Gaia. This is a pretty awesome game. Haven't played too much of it. I've played the first game, which is Soul Blazer, but this one I haven't played too much of. Plan on beating it though. Really fun game, and it's cheap. As far as Super Nintendo games go, anyway. Soul Blazer. This one is not cheap. Getting a complete in box copy of this one's going to run you some money, but I think it's worth it. It's just a really fun game. It's kind of like Zelda, but I actually like it better than Zelda. There's more RPG elements to it than a Zelda game would have. Yeah, good game. It's old. Terranigma. Another game not released in the United States. Reproduction cart. Awesome game. I haven't beat it yet. I've got really far into it, but I still want to beat this one. Really cool game. Mario RPG. A lot of fond memories of this game. It's a really cool game. It's too easy, but you know, I didn't care back when I was a kid. I thought it was awesome. Still do. Box is pretty bad shape, but you know, well, you'll have that sometimes. Treasure of the Rudras, another RPG never released in the United States. This, I played about an hour of it so far. I didn't get it, I got it not too long ago. Plan on getting more into it. It's really fun, from what I have played, and the graphics are awesome. Check this one out if you can. Secret of Mana. Haven't beat it, but I got super far into it, and I think my battery went dead in it a long time ago, but I did get it replaced and just haven't got back into playing it since. But it's a really fun game, and that box art's awesome. Alright, I saved these two for last. Chrono Trigger. Of course, this game is very expensive now, complete in box. I mean, I don't even know how much people are paying for it nowadays, but it's insane. Great game. It's not my favorite RPG, but it's one of the best ones on the Super Nintendo. I can't deny that. And yeah, it's awesome. Really happy to have this. It's an amazing shape too, as you can see. And then we have Chrono Trigger Crimson Echoes. This is a fan-made game. It's the sequel to Chrono Trigger. I have not played this yet, but I would love to dig into it at some point. As you can tell by my previous videos, I have quite a lot of games, so who knows when I'll get into it, but hopefully soon. Anyways, that's it guys, so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please.